Welcome to my 16th Python course. In this course, I'm going to be explaining a global and local variable. In Python, we have two types of variable. In Python, we have the global and local variable. A global variable can be reached anywhere in the code, while a local variable can only be used where it is defined. So, it can only be used inside a scope whereby a function or any other place, maybe classes, but we haven't reached that. So let's just begin with this course. So we created this two variable, which is task, which is equal to subscribe, done is equal to true. So I have created these three functions, which is def func, and also the body of the function, and also this function, also def second func with def.func. So in this case, since we've created this variable and we are using this variable inside these two functions, which simply means that by default, if you create this variable, it can be used inside this function. So what if this variable that I created, name, is equal to always appear? So I print name here. So let me type print name, and here I want to type print name. So let's run this code. I got my output as name error, name is not defined, which simply means by default these variables are global variable. So this itself is a local variable. It can be used only inside this function. So in this case, we can make this variable to be used also outside this function by adding a global, but not now. So let's clear this and run the function, which is func. So let us call the function and run it. Now we have the output as always appear, which is this name is working inside this function, but it's not working outside the function. So we have always appear and also thanks, because it is already done, since done is equal to true. So these two variables are global. It can be referenced inside this function and also this one. So if task is equal to subscribe, you go ahead. Then that is just yield for local and global variable. So as I have said, this name can't be used outside this function. So to make this name to be used outside this function, we have to create this name like this. So we can create this name like this. Name is equal to this string, or you can either use empty string like this. But if you are using this name for other functions, so if the name itself is always appear like this, so we have the name as always appear, but I printed the name here. This is going to work if I should print name, because this by default it is a global variable, so I haven't called my function. So if I should call func and run this, I have my output as always appear and thanks, because this name is referenced. So in this case, what if I want to change this name from always appear to another name? Because this name is going to work for all my functions because it is global. So I want to change this name with the same variable name inside this function. So let's just see that name is equal to let's just say that cat. So what if I print name now? So let me call my function. I have my output as cat, but this one is underlining this because let us bring out the show context. So we have the shadows name from outer scope, which simply means name is already defined there. So we can make this global by typing global, like global name, then setting name to be equal to cat like this, and run this code. Here we are going to get cat thanks. So this is the best way to do this in this case. So name is equal to always appear. If I should print name here, we are still going to get always appear, because global only works as, let's just try. I don't think so. So let's try this. I haven't called my function, so let me call this second func like this. So let us call this second func. I have cat, so which simply means that this global name will probably work for all the functions, but it has really changes. So in this case, we can just be writing a program, just say that if like name is equal to always appear, print name. So let's run this and try to get our output. We have always appear. So this place, name is equal to always appear, but inside these functions, these three functions, name will be changed. So this is just how global work. It's creating a variable. It creates a variable for all our Python inside this context. So we have this func and also this second func. So it will probably work for this third func too if we should just print name like this and just call our function, which is third func. So let's run this. We are going to get cat. So it works for all the function. So let's just print name under this place. So let's print name under this place. What do you think our output is going to be? So let's just print name here. We have the output as cat. It means that this global, this is just like setting a new name, this name to be outside this function. So you just want to set a variable inside your function, but you want the variable to be reused in another function, but you don't want this variable name to be outside any function. So this is just the work of global. This is just all for this Python course. Thanks for watching, and I'll see you guys in my next video. Don't forget to click on the subscribe button and the bell icon to receive new updates.